Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. So we're kicking off things with Bitcoin at the moment, and Bitcoin looks a little bit in trouble. So today, I'm actually going to go into the reason why I think we should just hold, chill, and relax. So the dialogue, I'm branding that three words because of history. Three words: hold, chill, relax comes from history. It's a brand, right? I am pushing those three words because, let's face it, if you're new and you don't agree, maybe you're a little bit hurt right now with what the market is doing. Somewhere down the road, you see the market doesn't stay the same all the time, okay? We had an uptrend and look, that's all of a sudden coming to an end. We're going to have a downtrend that's also going to come to an end at some point, okay? Maybe next month, maybe in June, July, you never know. The market has to go back up at some point. People open up short position, they have to be liquidated. Bear people also get liquidated. Bullish people, on the other hand, also get liquidated as well. So it's a balance. It's a fight between the bears and the bulls, the sellers and the buyers. But based on the TA, number one, I want to dive into the 4-hour time frame. And before I tell you the bigger picture, let's talk about the small picture, which is, again, the 4-hour time frame. So I was noticing in a pattern here that Bitcoin was making. So you have this little bit of a distribution level, and Bitcoin is unfortunately losing the trend line. So yesterday you went down to 59,730. It does look to me as if Bitcoin may make it down to from top here to bottom. Some people may say there's a little bit of a double top in the make. And yeah, we may see $52,000 or $53,000. So this is one top here. You got the second top. You have your line over there. You've crossed it. So if you go to $52,000, then the three label that I'm actually pushing, again, hold, chill, relax. It's just a very normal thing in crypto. And perhaps now this is what I have to say, that maybe that's your last chance. Maybe 52,000 is the very last thing you'll ever get from crypto, right? At least in this time, maybe in the future, if you don't go for a bear market after a long time. Let's say, I'm going to reword this. Maybe in a long time, this is the most discounted price you will ever get. So I want to go to BLX. I want to check historical dates of the halving. So let's do that very quickly. Historical halving dates, okay? And here we are. So number one was back in 2012 in November. So I want to show you how November really looks like, and we're gonna go back to, I guess this is gonna be 2012. So we're gonna go back very, very, very quickly right over there into November. Let's go there. All right, so what happened here? Doesn't look like it went to the back. Anyways, I'm just gonna do it manually. So let's zoom out there and let's keep going back, and here is your November. So what I want to tell you about halving, I just want to tell you what happens before and after halving. So November, Bitcoin corrected. So this we're talking about from there to there. I'm going to take the measurement. So you have top to bottom 28%. So Bitcoin went from $12.7 and it went all the way down to $9.52. And this is a 28% discount in November, and this is actually 7th of November, and you had your halving on 28. So halving was happening on 28, but 12 or 16 days before the halving, you have 28% discount prices. But what happens after that? Look, from January, okay, from November to January, you have a little bit of a recovery happening, and then boom, right? This, my friend. Now, if that's not good enough, we go back and we have to check July of 2016. So let's get into 2016 right over here. And I want to show you July, all right? So here is July, and halving is happening in July, and you have Bitcoin discounted from $768 all the way down to $478. And this time it's 37% discount, okay? Again, it's pretty normal, and it happens before the halving. So this is a dump for halving, and I think actually this happened in June. July, the halving happened, and even post-halving, you still had another drop to the downside. But the thing is that you started to recover, you went back to, to the same prices and you broke above it and you went to the upside. So there is going to be a boredom after halving. So let's say in April, you have Bitcoin going down to 52,000, maybe even $48,000. You may see May being sideways again, and even June being sideways, and then things start to pick up from July. And then what happens after that? Just like it happened before when I showed you back in 2012, this happens, right? That thing happens right over there. What is the next date? 2020. It happens after every 4 years. So May 11, 2020. Let's actually see what happens in 2020. So we're going to actually go and let's check 2020. Halving was supposed to happen in May, and look at this big, huge correction. 10,000 all the way down to 4,000, 60% huge correction, right? Now, every correction was bigger than the other one. If you notice, the one was 28%, and then we had 37, now we had 60, and this was coronavirus dump, but I don't think this time you're going to have anything like that. So these are known as black swan events that you don't really expect in the whole market. It wasn't just crypto. You had stock that were going down due to coronavirus news and stuff like that. So if you have a black swan once again in April, maybe you're going to get a very big dump, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. Maybe Iran throwing bombs again, maybe Israel fighting as well, and then you have a black swan event, and then everything starts to go to the downside. That is not a guarantee. But even though you had a black swan event, you picked up, you consolidated a little bit, and what happened? Boom. Okay? So 3 times back to back, you always were bounded to make a bull run. You were always making a bull run. Always. So what tells you this time is going to be any different? Can we see Bitcoin dropping? Well, due to history, perhaps from 72, 73. If we go 32%, it's 49. If we go 29, it's 51. So Bitcoin has a pattern that shows $52,000. Can Bitcoin go to 52? Yes, it can actually even go to 52. Again, the reason I've actually shown you. So the expectation here is hold, chill, relax, while for 2 months everyone is going to, be afraid. You go down and then you go for May. May is very boring. June, you start to recover a little bit. July, you continue sideways a little bit. Now you're back at 69 all of a sudden. And maybe somewhere near the Q4, starting by September, maybe August, we just go for that big run, maybe till December. We push Bitcoin to 270,000 past 100K. And that's the end of it, maybe. Maybe you retire. Maybe you get the good reward. Maybe you just, you don't care about what Adam Curry is going to ever say anymore. You lose interest in crypto. For me, it doesn't really matter. The thing is that I want to show you the bigger picture. Zoom out. Again, the idea is hold, chill, and damn relax. It's cool. It's crypto. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.